And what we're looking at the moment is this big triangle formation here. I've put the oblique line in just so that I can see where the crossover is, and you can see there we have 3 areas where the market can cross over. We've got that 23.6 fib at 1978, and the rest of them come in at around 1975 to 1982. So there is that scope to go on the top side. At the moment, all we're doing is oscillating between these 2 points, but if the triangle is meant to be correct, we need to break this triangle before we reach the apex, which is over here somewhere. Normally, triangles go along 3/4 of the line before they break out. The closer they get to the apex, the less likely they are to break to the correct direction. For example, if they get towards the apex and they break on the top side, the chances are they're going to crash to the downside, and vice versa. Currently we're trading at yesterday's close, which was at 1930. So no big shakes in gold at the moment. We're just basically wandering along, and I think really waiting for the States to open. A daily pivot point today is 1925. So if we stay above here, we're actually above the daily pivot. We've got our 9-day moving average coming in at 1943. We've got our 21-day moving average coming in at 1944. Now, if you look, you can see that the weekly pivot is at 1945. So there's nothing really new that I need to add to this, because obviously you can see that the market isn't really taking a step in either direction. Well, that's good, because all we need to do now is play between those 2 lines. So we're looking at that line up there where we've got quite a lot of resistance, and we're looking at this baseline down here. Now obviously we've got the 38.2 coming in at 1920. We've had previous lows in recent times. We've had previous lows, and they've come in at 1902. We've got another one coming in at 1901. So within the parameters of that downside move, unless we actually take out the 55-day moving average, say for example, and the 55-day moving average is coming in at the moment at 1898. So if we do take out that support, then obviously gold is going to have a deeper correction, and I can see it coming down to around the 1862 area. Now if you look, then you can see that the 50% fib comes in at 1872. So anywhere in this area will be a good place where you could cover any short positions and can attempt longs. Our indicators are flat, as you can see, slightly biased to the top side, but it's going to encounter quite a bit of resistance, so we need to be careful about that. Normally triangles come after a move, after a big move, either or to the downside or to the top side. You can see if I scroll along that gold most definitely has been going up on the up to the top side, and our yearly low was 1451. You can see that around here. So from this point we have gone up sideways, strongly up, strongly down, but on the downside we really didn't do too much damage to the 50% level, and now we're just dipping around within this triangle that is forming. Sideways markets are quite good because the indicators show you whether or not it is overbought and oversold. The problem with when they're trending, obviously, is you get this, what we saw in gold as it was going up. It was completely overbought. And it was only here, really, that gold turned down. But, you know, there was nothing apart from that key reversal day to say that we were going to go down to the 50% line. But we are looking quite good now. So I can't see any danger in buying gold on dips. Sometimes you just have to take a chance on a market. And gold is one of those markets that has certain characteristics. And one of these characteristics is that it makes a move, it goes sideways, it makes another move. If this triangle is to be correct, the next move will be to the top side, and then we'll be looking at it at least trying for its yearly high of 2075. Markets in this quarter normally gravitate towards the yearly high and the yearly low. We don't really want to see gold back to 1451, not really. So I err on the side of it should go higher. Good luck. I will catch you all on the desk this afternoon.